Hey, I'm Jenny. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been coming by. I don't know how I feel about this, but I have kind of mixed feelings saying this, but I'm going to say it in this video. So if you like the videos that I post, it helps the channel, and this is where I'm reluctant to say it, but helping the channel will help other people, okay? Because it's YouTube, and YouTube likes engagement. So when you like the video, that encourages YouTube to push it up, which means more people will see it if you share it, those kind of things. So there's that. Plus, if I say something or share something that you feel might help somebody else, go ahead and share the video with them, or tell them about my channel. And of course, if you subscribe. So before I get into the actual meat and potatoes of the video, I also wanted to let you know that right now we're reading through Genesis. I haven't completed it yet. There is a playlist for Genesis if you want to read through that with me and hear how I mutilate some of the names. And I don't make a lot of commentary, but every once in a while I do. And I've also started putting out short little videos with like a Bible verse. They are created by IA, and you'll see watermarks in them. So that's another reason why I'm kind of reaching out to ask you to help me grow this channel, because right now I'm using a free version to make those Bible verse videos, and you can tell, okay, they're not bad. I can edit them, but they have the watermark on them. And so if the channel grows to a certain point where it's making a certain amount of money, I can put that money back into the channel to make better videos, is why I'm saying that, because they look a lot more professional than me just talking to my phone. Okay, but if you like me talking to my phone better than a professional looking video, go ahead and put that down there so I know, because I need to know what it is that you guys need from me. That helps me. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about, we're supposed to live like Jesus, right? We're supposed to live like Jesus did, and because we represent him. And I was meditating on something, and this has been on my mind for a couple days, but I wonder how many of us die like Jesus died. Now, I don't know if you've ever been with somebody who's passed away. I've been with one person who actually passed away, and another person who was in the process, but I wasn't there when he actually left this world. But both of these people were very, very scared, and that's just them. I know everybody's different, but Jesus, he did cry out to God. It was a psalm, actually, that he was saying, my God, why have you forsaken me? But if you go and you look at the psalm that he's quoting, it's actually a pretty detailed description of the things that he went through and was going through at the moment. So it was a prophecy in the Psalms about his crucifixion. But besides that, the things that he did when he was on the cross, Jesus was ministering right up to the very, very end, and I'll explain to you why. As soon as I say it, you're gonna get it. You're gonna know. The first, well, I don't know in particular order, but he said to John and Mary, his mother, you guys are gonna stay together now. John, you're gonna take care of my mom. He said, Mary, behold John, your son, and John, behold Mary, your mother. Then that's what that meant. So he was taking care of his mother, made sure that she was being she was being taken care of after he was gone. So that was one thing. And of course, that was an honor for John, to be able to take care of your friend's mother. And then we all know the story of the two thieves, right? There was two thieves being crucified on either side of Christ, and one is like, if you're really God and you're really the Christ, get us down from here. And the other one kind of rebukes him, and he's like, he doesn't deserve to be here, but we're thieves. And Jesus said, you're going to be forgiven and you'll be with me in paradise today. And so he forgave a sinner on the cross. And then we know the famous line, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. They know not what they do. I mean, that was the whole purpose of everything that he did, was for our forgiveness. And up to the very, very, very end, he was asking the Lord and interceding. Well, not the very end, but the end of the first part. Okay. If you know what I'm saying, he was asking the Lord to forgive us. That we're dumb. We don't know what we're doing. We don't even realize the magnitude of our sin and how it separates us from the Lord. And of course, I guess they didn't realize that they were crucifying God. That's pretty bad. God looks at all sin the same as, he doesn't put a weight on it, but we do. And if we consider murder bad, then I think murdering God is like at the very top. You can't get worse than that, right? So he did that. And then finally he said, it's finished. And so the actual ministry that he had all the way up to the moment, the moment he died, he said it's finished, and into my spirit, into your hands I commend my spirit. And then he rose again later. But that actual death, where he paid that sacrifice for our sins, it's finished. So he was actually doing a lot of work on the cross. And I know that he was in a lot of pain. He was in a lot of pain. He was being ridiculed. He never, ever wavered all the way to the last minute. And I know with myself, sometimes I feel like I should be doing something and I hold back because I don't want to offend somebody or make someone uncomfortable. Or there's a lot of times I have more don'ts than do's that I should have done, where I could have been helping somebody or ministering to somebody or interceding through my prayers, all these different things that I could have been doing, and I hold back for whatever reason it is. And yet here's Christ, who knows he's going to die on a cross that he doesn't deserve to be on, and he's still taking care of not just his family and his friends, but the people who despise him. That's what I'm saying. Can we die like Christ? Because he never ever stopped, not even for a second.